Socius Network is a buying consortium. We have 20 members across the UK, Ireland, Scotland and Channel Islands who concentrate on food service, janitorial and hygiene supplies. We are bringing the collective together to get the best possible deals we can from the manufacturers. I look after the purchasing and some of the commercial deals within Socius, and my two colleagues have got various roles in either finance or in the role of the managing director looking after the strategy. The rebate system supports our businesses and supports their cash flow and also supports their profit. It enables them to manage their business and the profitability they're making within their business to maximise as much as possible. What it allows us to do is we use the term the collective to get as many members as possible using the dedicated suppliers. That way they maximise the amount of rebate that they can get from one supplier. Instead of being bitty, they can do a collective of orders and maximise their return. Everything was on spreadsheets, on Dropbox, so we have to input the data 4 times. It means that everything's manually calculated and distributed onto invoices, and the whole calculation was error prone. So Enable actually allows us to put it all onto one system. We can got clear visibility, we've got clear forecast, we can see how much we're going to be rewarded and how that benefits the members. Every month there are errors. We're riddled with errors, we're prone to errors because we've got human interaction from our manufacturers supplying us with data and us inputting the data. It means that when we send the data to the manufacturers or the members with the amount of rebate due or the rebate paying, we get people come back, they're challenging it, they're correcting us, and we have to repeat the process, and repeating the process is extremely costly and timely. Pure and simple, the people. The system was really, really good. The people that we spoke to and the team we spoke to in the sales and the development team, we bought into them and they bought into us really early on. They went out of their way to find out about our business, our industry, the infrastructure around us, and they were very impressive. The whole of the onboarding team and the implementation team have been fantastic. They've helped us, they've guided us, they've gone out of their way to make us feel like we're the only customer that Enable have. They go that extra mile every time. There's some challenges along the way, but there always is when you put a new system in place, but the team have walked us through it and held our hands, and they've just been phenomenal. So one person was dedicated to just looking after the rebates on the spreadsheets and gathering all the data and keeping it all up to date. Enable allowed us to utilise that person in a much more proactive way with marketing, web support and supporting our members. More stable and reliable results from the information that we put into the system. So we know there's no errors. It's going to save us a lot of time. It's going to allow us to develop. It's going to allow our members to have more confidence in us as a buying group. And it will also expand the opportunities for them to get bigger payouts. But the reliability is going to be probably the biggest result for us. The dashboard will allow people to see what they're going to achieve or what they could achieve by moving to another supplier, preferred supplier. It will give them a visibility of how much money they can actually earn in the forecast. So they can switch between suppliers. If we've maxed out with one supplier, they can then reap the benefit from somebody else. It also brings that collective together. If everyone else is buying from one source and one member's not, it drags them back in and allows them to focus. We have got a series of spreadsheets, so we have to look back at previous year's spreadsheets, create graphs ourselves, and a little bit of it is on gut feel rather than fact, where the Enable system will give us a true history, a true trend, identify areas where certain members are having a positive impact with that supplier. So that will allow us to adjust what we do in order to maximise the return that we get.